Way back to when it all started, the reptilians came into this solar system many thousands of years ago. And there were already humans dwelling on a planet called Maldek, which was a huge planet between Mars and Jupiter. There was a human civilization there. And also there were humans on Mars when the reptilians arrived, but there were no humans on Earth. They came in here, they destroyed Maldek. Maldek then became the asteroid belt, which we now know as the asteroid belt. Mm-hmm. And as they went by Mars, they stripped a lot of the air from the surface of the planet, and the humans on Mars had to go underground at that point. All of this was quite a long time ago. Basically, they took this planet and they towed another planet from a distant part of the solar system, the universe, to become our moon. They brought it here, and that's how the moon got here. And then they dried out our planet. They dried out Earth, which we call Earth now. And when they did that, two continents emerged from under the water. One was Lemuria, and one was what we now call Atlantis. And they built a civilization on Lemuria. There were no humans here at that point. When they destroyed Maldek, the Federation, which was a federation of human civilizations throughout the galaxy, and it was formed really after the reptilians had slaughtered 50 million humans in Lyra and destroyed 3 planets. It was that was the event that triggered the creation of the Federation. It was basically the humans were fighting back. And there were about 100 human civilizations that became part of the Federation way back. It has since grown to well over 1,000, many more. And the Federation now has technology that matches the reptilians. So anything they can do, we can now do. They refused to let them have this planet. And they sent a very fierce race of humans from Lyra to Earth, and they took over what we call Atlantis. They were known as the Atlans, and so that became Atlantis. And then the wars began between the humans and the reptilians at that point, which was roughly right around 50,000 years ago.
Okay.
That was the only human race on this planet, was the one that came here from Lyra, and then from Mars. And they immediately started destroying the dinosaurs, which were brought here by the reptilians. And they started weakening the foundations of the Lemurian continent. Eventually, they were able to sink the whole continent with electromagnetic weaponry. And Lemuria went down. You can find stories about Lemuria in books about MU, by certain writers. But the reptilians were not phased by that. They simply went underground, which they do in many, many other planets, and built an underground civilization here, 20 to 100 miles below the surface. Very high tech, and they still have the capability of going in and out through various portals, and they established their capital city under the Tibetan continent. And they've been down there ever since, and we've been up here ever since. But the human race started to expand, started to develop and grow, and now we're at 7 billion. So what they do is they basically manage us from down there. And they keep us from getting the technologies we really need to expand. And they control us, and you can read all about that in all the books by David Icke. Mm-hmm. He's written many, I think you know that, right?
Yeah.
And so he's probably the best writer on the reptilian situation.